Hello everyone, it's another edition of Victor Isibo Reviews. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing. Turn on the bell notifications so that you don't miss my subsequent videos. And if you're a returnee, it's always a pleasure having you back. Thank you for supporting this channel. For without you, there'll be no me. Thank you guys. If I were to make an assumption or a prediction now, there would be a 90% chance of me being correct. And what's that assumption? I'm assuming that you're in your house right now while you're watching this video. Because of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, most people are quarantined. Okay, you just go out there, get the stuff that you need for you and your family, and stay indoors. Okay, you're going to limit social contact. You limit social contact. Okay, don't go to crowded places of more than 10 people. And even when you go to a place where you have like 9 people, keep like 1 meter space. Don't go too close. Okay, if you go too close to that man, he will just sneeze, and as soon as he sneezes, I don't know, the sneeze or an item or something can just get in contact with you. Okay, so you don't want anybody sneezing around you or coughing around you, so you maintain a healthy distance. Okay, and door handles, guys, door handles, you have to sanitize door handles, maybe with a wet rag, a sanitizer, just clean your door handles, because that's where everybody touches. Okay, when you go to public places, try not to touch anything. And you could wear these disposable hand gloves. You can use the nose mask when you're around people, if you must go out. Okay, hand wash, guys, hand sanitizers, hand gloves, face mask. That's it. Just try to maintain good health. Okay, maintain your good health. Have a clean environment. Be clean. Eat healthy. Okay, and of course, quarantine yourself. If you notice any symptoms, isolate yourself and seek medical help. The world is trying to overcome this pandemic. The World Health Organization, governments of several countries are taking giant strides towards defeating the coronavirus. So it's all hands must be on deck. Okay, you're involved, I'm involved, everybody's involved, and I know that these two will pass. Ebola came, the swine flu, the bird flus of this world, they came and they went away as well, because we had the support of everybody. And for those that are spreading false rumors, please, you're not helping matters. People are going into panic attacks, anxiety attacks, because of the false news some people are peddling on social media. Okay, people just want to talk. They are inflating the figures, telling you hundreds of thousands of people have died in your city. Okay, do not pay attention to the news. You need to change the channel right now, because you're not helping your anxiety, you're not helping your panic. Just know the basic things you need to do. Okay, like I said earlier, do those basic things and stop listening to false rumors. Okay, get your news from reliable sources and don't assume. Okay, these two will pass. Okay, now this coronavirus is having a lot of socio-economic effects on the world. Okay, a case study for this video of a very adverse economic effect is on Nigeria. Nigeria as a country, the budget of the upcoming year is always on projected earnings. Now Nigeria's budget for 2020 came out in 2019 December, and it was based on projected earnings from what? The sale of crude oil. Okay, so as of December 2019, the price of crude oil per barrel was $57 for 1 barrel. So when the eggheads that sat together to draft the constitution came about the figures that would be needed to fund the budget, 90% of which is to be gotten from sales of crude oil, they pegged the price of crude oil at $57, with the assumption that that price would remain the same or probably go higher in the year 2020. Okay, Nigeria produces about 2.18 million barrels of crude oil per day. So do the mathematics. 2.18 million barrels times $57. That was the projected earnings for crude oil that they intend to fund the budget with. Okay, now with this coronavirus pandemic that's been going on for about 2 to 3 weeks now, the price of Brent crude globally has witnessed a drastic fall. Okay, as at the time of this video, crude oil price is hovering around $29 to $31 per barrel. That's a drastic fall. Okay, so now you can imagine how stranded governments who are dependent on crude oil to fund their budgets, you can imagine how stranded they are. Now they have to be thinking of other means to fund their budget, or probably amend the budgets and reduce the amount of monies allocated to for different purposes. They need to start amending the budget, or look for other sources to raise money to fund the budget. Now, if your economy is based on one source, that's when you have these kind of challenges. And it's not only countries that shouldn't have one source. They say a rat that has only one hole does not live long, because when you block the hole, the rat is stranded. Okay, so if you have only one source of income as an individual, you need to learn from this coronavirus thing and what it's doing to economies that are 100% or 90% based on revenues generated from crude oil. Okay, don't be stranded. You have to have multiple streams of income. Now, the government of Nigeria, the present government of Nigeria, is trying to address this issue. When they came on board, they're trying to diversify the economy and look into agriculture and really empower local farmers, so that the country would no longer be an import-based economy, so that the country can as well generate what they consume. Because if you are an import-based economy, it will devalue your currency, because nobody globally is interested in your currency, because all you do is import. You don't have anything you're producing that anybody anywhere in the world would be interested in. Okay, so you have to diversify your economy. Okay, now this coronavirus thing is not all bad news. Okay, there's the good news aspect of it. Okay, because every disadvantage has advantage inside. The only difference is the dis at the beginning. Okay, now prices of commodities are falling. Brent crude has fallen from $57 to about $31 right now, and the price of silver has fallen. The prices of commodities are falling. If you are a smart investor, then you should know what I'm talking about. This channel is about money, investment, entrepreneurship, any opportunity for you to better yourself and better your finances. That's what we talk about in this channel. Now, this coronavirus thing is an opportunity for you to make some money. Warren Buffett is always saying, when people are selling, that's the best time to buy. When people are buying, that's the best time to sell. Now, when people are selling, there will be an excess supply of that commodity in the market. Now, when the supply is over and above demand, what happens to price? It falls. So when people are selling, there's excessive supply and there is lower demand and the price is lower. That's the best time to buy. You buy at a lower price in anticipation of price increment over time. The price of Brent crude oil has fallen. What happens after the coronavirus thing? There is a possibility for it to rise. Okay, the price of silver has fallen. After the coronavirus thing, there's a possibility for it to rise as well. This is not an investment advice, but we're just trying to make common sense here. Okay, so many people see this as an opportunity to position themselves in anticipation of a rise in prices of the commodities that are falling right now. Okay, so guys, keep safe, guys. I wish you all well, and do not be anxious. Do not panic. These too will pass. It hasn't come to stay. It will pass. It's just a phase, and together we will see the end of coronavirus. And let me warn you, in case you see me on the street or somewhere, don't try to shake me. I'm not shaking hands this period. You won't even see me on the streets, that first of all. But if you manage to see me, don't try to shake me. Don't try to. One day I saw one guy. I went to buy some tissue paper and stuff. I was hurrying back inside. I saw one guy, an acquaintance, somebody I know from somewhere. He wanted to offer me a handshake. This period of coronavirus, are you okay? And it's not even an ordinary handshake. Before he offered me, and he was like, Victor, how far now? I placed my hands in my pocket. I used my left hand to cover my mouth, and I ran into my house. Okay? Don't shake hands with anybody. Don't go to crowded marketplaces where somebody can just sneeze and saliva will enter your mouth. Okay? Don't enter public transport where somebody comes in to sit beside you and the person is all sweaty. Avoid contact. Okay? Thank you, guys. Be safe. Till I see you next time, it's bye for now.